Confidence Network for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
Said I woke up feeling too handsome. I'm the man in the end song. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault. Yeah, I play my part like the last song. I walk on beats like damn son. She, what you find is please. She all on my dick, all on my dick. It's a little bit personal, yeah. And I hope you notice I've been working, oh yeah.
I'm a Chico going beast mode, automatic like a free throw, gon' stop me. Looking too good with them jeans on through the peephole, tryna beat it like Rocky. She was tryna apologize, told her it's okay in a way you could give away the top too sloppy. I be tryna be on your body, I'm tryna get naughty. When you come home.
Oh she, look at the plain Jane. She wanna stay, but I cut on my wrist. Used to cuddle the bitch. Yeah, look how I switch. Now I'm focused on me and I'm walking on beats. Now look what I did.
Was broke as fuck, I mean broke as fuck, it's no lie. The cold shit, I just roll up and get high. Yeah. How you tell I see blue grass and green skies? Told the niggas I was up next, now young and popping up like I died.
I'm feeling too handsome. I'm the man in the end song. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Oh! Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me? Thumbs up, please. Chat room. Yeah. We First and foremost, this is the hot spot. But things get a little pretty hot out here. And hold on. Damn. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, I got my technician out there. Boy, he on time. But anyway, this is number one Chief Black and Dirty Bird here from this Brooklyn Network platform where we got the hot spot going on tonight. We got two young ladies. We tried to get the third one, but she didn't show. And we should have three men in here tonight. I got my moderator here. I got T Nice there. I think Lovely Mills is in the house. What's going on, Mills? And Poet. What's up, Popo? Yeah. Well, anyway, I just want to say to all the background listeners that the background listen to the show, and to everybody that's in the chat room. You know, we got DJ Bftn, Two-Step King, Part CEO, and owner of this network is in the house. We got Poe in the chat room. We don't need to chat. Oh, we got Poe here too. But anyway, we can ready to get this thing popping. Technician, just play the music a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get this other person in here, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all hold on now. Don't go nowhere.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. All right. We can cut down a little bit.
Oh, right.
And somebody got to show off. I hear myself echoing. Yeah. We good. I still hear.
I still hear echo. All right, stop.
Okay. All right. Well, while we sound like I'm echoing.
Yeah, you are.
Everybody. Somebody got the show on.
Oh, I'm mute. Yeah, I don't have no echo now.
Okay.
The greatest.
Yeah. Okay. First and foremost, I'm gonna sit here until the other person comes. Right.
I'm here, Vern.
Where you at? Oh, I see you. You up here, T Nice. You
okay.
Good?
Just making
you
sure.
Good?
Sorry.
Yeah, you good. We
I
got
bump myself up.
ladies. This is T Nice down here. He's living in. What happened?
DJ, he going on it.
Oh, the DJ is let me see. Okay, there you go. First and foremost, T Nice is coming out of Chicago. T Nice up top.
Ride or die.
I hear you, man. He used to live down here in the A for a minute. I don't know, people go outgrow Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be wanting to get up out of this motherfucker, especially the way things is now.
Bro, they just made me a financial offer I couldn't refuse. I had to come back for that money.
Oh, okay. I hear you, bro. Shit, give me some. T Nice up in the top corner. We have a bloke for this network, DJ. She's the president of designers art. You know, all these little backgrounds you see and all that. She does that and other things. You know what I'm saying? That's Miss Poetic Sin. She's coming out of North Carolina. Down next door to you. T-Nice, you keep popping off, man. Where you going?
He's scared already. We ain't even got
I
started.
know.
Oh man, I hope he ain't going left already. You all right, T-Nice?
Yeah,
T-Nice, you all right?
I keep touching shit, man. I was trying to log in.
Yo, don't touch your motherfucker thing. You good.
Man, I'm like a kid in the store.
Yeah.
They stop touching shit.
Hey, T-Nice, next to you, you got Miss Mills podcast. Did great. Turn your show off.
I don't have the show on. What are you talking about, bro?
You know?
Hold on.
What? Oh, yeah. But anyway, Mills said that you scared already because you keep popping off. She said you scared of the hot spot in the heat that's coming. T-Nice, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. But I was just talking to you about what Mills said.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Hold up. This is what we're going to do. Rewind. Let's set it all up again. First and foremost, man, this is a hot spot. This is a new show that I created. I'm trying to get like 3 women, 3 men on here so that we can just talk about life in general, relationships. I mean, whatever's on your mind. We got a moderator who's down at the bottom. I'm gonna bring him up to the top in a minute. The great from South Central LA. He's gonna have questions for everybody, and what we got to do, we got to answer. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving you between 3 and 5 minutes time. So if you're long-winded, you just got to spit it out a little faster. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the show, each one of us can ask a question for everybody for the panel to answer. You know what I'm saying? So think of a question you want to answer. If the moderator don't say something that you want to speak on, you can do it at the end of the show. So it look like I'm gonna probably be on the damn show the whole night, shit. But it's all good. I thought the crown holder would step in here, but I guess he back there.
Chief. H-Rat will be in a little bit. He had something to do with his daughter that popped up, so he'll be here in a little bit.
So when H-Rap come out, I'll step out. But anyway, like I said, we got Poetic Sins over here. We got Mills podcast. She's from South Carolina and looking all peachy, but even though she's not from Atlanta, she's more geeky.
So let me correct you now, Keith. You already know I am Texas made and bred, but I reside in South Carolina. I'm still a Texas girl, boo. Don't do me. Don't do me.
Hey, T-Night, you see what we got to go again?
I see what you're dealing with, bro.
Well, I just like to put some Birdman say, put some respect on my name. Like,
okay.
Amen.
We got Mills podcast from the Star State.
Let me introduce myself, Chief, because I don't know what's going on with you tonight. You sipping or something? Because we done did this too many times for you to be messing up my introduction.
Well, for the
people, my name is Mill Ivory. I'm the host of Closed Door Conversations podcast. I am a Tex Carolina diamond. I am born and raised in Texas, but I reside in South Carolina currently.
Okay, we got you. That's good. I thank you for that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Over there glowing. And the brother we just brought up, who still got something going on.
What's going on?
Do you got the show on?
I don't have anything on, sir. Is it echo?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is echo on my end? Okay, then I might as well just step. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Somebody might have to take over.
It's better now. It wasn't as bad as before.
It's better now.
Maybe my mic is too high.
It's still an echo.
Everybody echo.
Yeah, when you pop on, it's an echo.
Who, me?
Yes, okay. you.
All right. I might have to find Knox. Knox might have to take over.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Be great. I'm gonna send you the show. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna send it back to you.
Okay. All right.
All right. A little technical problems. You know that happens from time to time. But let me see. Because he would have to give me his questions. Because if I do it, I ain't got no questions.
D Great up here got everybody sounding like a mixtape and shit.
I know.
Going on.
Hey, Knox, you may have to take over, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But,
I ain't got the question. He has to send me the questions.
I know, but I just sent him a link back. So he did. So that until he come back. So how you been, Mills? Long time no see. What's been going on with you in your life?
What up, Mill?
Been living. Been living and stacking and praying and pushing. That's all we can do sometimes.
Okay, I hear you. Keep doing that. So what's been going on with you, Miss Poetic Sin?
Same thing, just living, taking care of home, taking care of work, and playing music. I got a couple of things coming up real soon, so I'm staying busy.
Well, why don't you put that out here so people that's listening to the show, they know what's going on with you and everything.
Okay, so what I got going on? So this Saturday, DJ Jonah, aka the Silent Assassin over in the UK, he invited me to take part to be one of the guest DJs on this podcast he started. So I'm going to be a featured DJ. I will send promos out for that. I just got the promos literally about an hour ago or so. So I'll start posting that. So I will be playing on Mixcloud from 11 to 1 on this Saturday. And then next Wednesday, I will be doing the King's Cafe. As some of you know, I'm a poet, so I will be debuting a couple of new poetry writings from myself, and also me and King Royal teamed up. So check out DJ King Royal. I think it's going to be on my platform on Mixcloud. So it's going to be music and poetry by myself and DJ King Royal.
Okay. We got Miss Mocha Bella from the 305 MIA up in the house. What's going on, Mocha? Thank you for coming in.
What's up, Mocha?
Squad affiliate. Let me see. Oh, there you go. He back. Doc. Where he at? Is he there?
He gone. He came and gone.
Oh, I got to add him to the stage. There you go. Oh, that's good, man. What you do?
Perfect.
What did you do?
The government got the house wired.
Stupid.
Y'all know
What's happening?
Don't play with me like that because I will dismiss myself. I do not say nothing.
Girl, you ain't going nowhere tonight.
Girl.
Not tonight.
I don't like how you said that.
Poe, I think they miss me, sis, because don't nobody want to address me accordingly. They already know.
Oh, my bad.
I know they're playing with you. That's not cool. You can't play with my sister like that. You can't play with my sister like that.
They know better. What's up,
Miss
Yeah.
Queen Mills?
Don't play with my sister.
I shouted you out. I said, "What up, Mill?" You know what I mean?
I know, Nazi. You say hi to me.
I didn't hear you. I just said,
Well,
what's up,
I
Knox?
spoke to you earlier.
I'm addressing you directly because for some reason you seem to have
that was
been the
earlier.
only one
This is now.
put some respect on my name.
Oh, damn.
Right. Big facts.
The hot spot getting hot. Huh?
Already. Right. Look, I already got a drink in. My drink already done. This is my second one.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that water?
No, it ain't water. This ice melted.
Yeah. So D Great,
what's happening?
Let everybody
Good evening,
know,
everybody.
Yeah, let everybody know about who the moderator is and you know what's going on with you. You know.
Well, welcome. Good evening, ladies, queens. I apologize if I came off a little. You know, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but I love y'all like I'm your big brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
My name
you're
is the
my
greatest.
aunt though.
Yeah, exactly. So stay in line tonight. I'm watching you. I'm your boy D Greatest from South Central. I do represent X Squad Radio Network, Gudio Radio. You know, this is part 2. We had a cool time the last time we did this. It's good to see y'all again. You know what I mean? Chief invited me back. I guess I did a good job last time to ask these questions and let y'all do your thing among each other. You know, nothing but positive love and unity off in this on this panel, and I'm ready to get with it. I'm ready to get with it on your Thursday evening. On your Thursday, am I not? Man,
Oh,
Hey, did A-Track get the link?
yeah.
I sent him the link. His daughter's car broke down, so he's dealing with that right now.
Oh, okay.
So, but he said he'll be on as soon as he gets everything situated.
Okay.
He'll jump in, man. Let's get this thing going.
Yeah. Let's go, Mr. Moderator.
Chief Rocker,
Yes,
you
sir.
just said that you was gonna kick it off. That was your kickoff.
Say that again. I already did.
Anyway, you said you. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, say it again. I hear you.
No, you told me before I was kicked out that you was gonna introduce. I missed all that part.
Yeah,
He
you missed that.
introduced.
Okay, I'm
Chief
sorry.
just standing there being mute yourself, Chief, or go backstage. You said you ain't want to be on the panel, sir.
Bye, Chief.
Assalamu alaikum.
You know he gonna be back because he always got
I
something
I
to
know.
say.
He
He
gonna be
always
back.
got something to say. He'll be back.
Oh.
Okay. Last time we was asking some questions. We don't want to try to revisit those questions. We had another gentleman that was on the panel with Chief. You know, so I'm gonna start it off with this. You know, I'm gonna do an icebreaker first. What is your go-to karaoke song? And would you sing a little for us right now? You don't got to sing, but you could just tell us what is your go-to karaoke song. Everybody got a karaoke song. This is an icebreaker.
I
So
don't do karaoke.
but if you had to sing a song, Nisi, what song would you sing? Come on.
Me, I would
Last time I
sing.
did karaoke, I was in high school. So, I don't know. I guess I would
Hold on.
survive. I'm not singing it. What?
No, you don't got to sing it. I'm just trying to get a song because I know people don't want to sing. But what is your go? Okay, you in the shower. Let's get comfortable because y'all looking kind of tight. You in the shower. What is that? What is your shower song? What is your shower song?
My shower song? I just watched Alex Isley's Tiny Desk. I love Alex Isley. Check her out. That's a dope Tiny Desk. They have a song called Mine. That's my joint. I will sing that. That's my jam. Alex Isley, Mine. It's a vibe. I'm not singing it. Go check it out. YouTube it. Whatever you need to do. Because I'm not singing it.
Got you. No, you don't got to sing. I just want to know your song.
Not to say he got a little song. He be doing a little something on the karaoke. That's what he
DJ
said.
Man, what is your song, sir?
Bruh, Ebony Eyes, bruh. Come on now.
Ebony Eyes. Rick James.
Rick James.
Bruh, that's my karaoke joint.
You got a couple of bars in you, sir?
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay.
Pass the mic. I'm gonna pass the mic.
What's going on, brother T
You
Nice?
did hit a number move one day.
Huh? T Nice, what's going on with you, man? Give me your song, man.
What's up, bro? Once again, this is T Nice, aka Jose Grimes from the Side South Side Die. And my karaoke song is Adore by Nice. Please and truly you. Heart and mind, Oh, anyway, I don't do
Okay.
karaoke. I'm gonna play along.
Hey, you tried. Hey, you stepped up to the plate.
Hey, sound better than me. Shoot, I give you kudos for that.
Right, right. Miss Mill, how you doing?
I'm well.
What is your go-to song?
I thought you was going. I thought if I was quiet enough, you would just overlook me. So
Nah, I'm not
I
skipping
don't
over.
like. I don't have a karaoke song to be honest. I'm one of those. If I'm on Don Julio, I might have a Julio,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
and it depends on my mood because honestly, I can go from Jesus be offense to who. I'm from Texas. What you know about me? So hey, it just depends on the mood, you know.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Okay, okay. Uh, just off the top, I got some notes down here. Poetic. What's one romantic gesture you think is underrated?
Mm.
Ooh, that's underrated. Buying flowers, buying flowers, or just leaving a little note, buying flowers, like little gestures like that. Like you think that I'm always a bit of a sucker for like leaving notes and just doing something little, something special. Buying like your favorite candy or just doing something small, but little notes like just saying like "I love you, beautiful" or something like that. I always think that's the sweetest thing because it's like the randomest thoughts that make you smile for that one particular moment. You know what I mean? So you can have a bad day, but one little note can bring you know make your day better. I
Yeah,
think something simple like that. You know what I mean?
that's important. That's important. T Nice. Same question to you, sir. Give me one romantic gesture that you think is very underrated.
Men, a lot of times, we come in. We
I can barely hear you.
Yeah,
I know I don't know how to turn this up.
it's a lot of feedback coming from somewhere. I don't know. Is that from UT?
I don't hear the
Or
feedback no more, but his mic is low.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn this mic up at all.
You sound better like that. If you closer, you sound better. If you far
Okay,
away, you can hardly hear
I'm gonna
you.
just hold it and put my big head in the screen. But anyway,
there you go.
um, I
Pause.
think just service, just doing things. I like to. I just like to do things for my significant other. My lady. So I think that's and when they appreciate it, that makes me feel even better. So I think that's an underrated gesture.
Mm.
I'm a fictional type guy, so if you tell me you
That
got,
sounds like a love language, T.
I'm gonna
Now
try to
that
do.
ain't no small gesture because you talk about give acts of service and appreciation. That's love languages.
Hey, a love
Mm.
language
You
is
can
very
understand that person,
that's very overlooked. But
right?
the know.
I agree. Let me stay in my place tonight. I said I was gonna be good.
You good. You good.
That's
Hey,
very
we can segue. We gonna segue into you, Mill. What's one romantic gesture that you feel as that you think is very underrated?
In regards to a female, I think consideration and consistency because I don't know about nobody else, but I'm outside. I'm dating because I'm ready for my person. And a lot of men are just one, they're not consistent. That is so appreciated and concern. Like, text me, call me, ask me how my day was. Let's have a conversation about my day. If you're my person, I can open up to you about that. Check on me. I feel like I need a man to be a manly man. So I like when he be like, "Oh, did you make it home safe?
Mm.
How was your ride? How was your day?"
Mm.
You know? And
Mm.
that's to me, that's a small ass gesture. Like
The small
literally,
things.
if you care about me and I'm on your mind, then you're gonna be concerned for my safety and my well being. Even though I've
Right.
been doing this shit by myself, let
Yeah.
me know you there.
So are
And
you the
just to
kind of
piggyback
person?
on
Oh,
Mills,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was to piggyback on Mill, like stuff like that. Like, are you okay? Have you ate? Have you made it okay? How you feeling? Those are other ways to say I love you, I care about you. You know what I mean? You don't have to
I'm
say that,
concerned
but
about your well
sometimes,
being. Right.
right? That's yeah. You care about that person. You genuinely love that person. You want them the best for them. You don't have to say well, I care about you. What's going on? Like it's simple. Like you make your home okay. How's the traffic? Did you eat? Just stuff like that. You know what I mean? I
So
think that goes a long way.
for me, even though that's a small thing, for a person like me is really appreciated when I'm dating or somebody is courting me because I'm the person that takes care of everybody else. So my person needs to be able to take care
Me
of me
too.
and make sure that I'm okay.
Me
Okay.
too. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Before I get to Knox, this is for the ladies because I'm hearing something. How old does that get? Do we get old, or it depends
No,
if you? I'm saying this because some females are like, man, this dude like if I text you every morning, good morning, baby, how you doing? You all right? You good?
no,
If you get that every morning, would that bother you, or it depends on how you feel about that person? If he's getting on your nerve, like, damn, man, come text me again, like, come
So
on, we've been there.
if it's genuine. So for me, Poe, you want to go first?
Either way, if you already started, so you go ahead and go. I can piggyback off of you.
So for me, if it's genuine, that's one thing because one thing I know by being a single woman that it be the motherfuckers, the motherfuckers that you don't even give conversation be so damn consistent and concerned and don't know shit about you. Every morning, good morning, beautiful. Did you have a good day today? Every evening, but it don't mean nothing because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trying to build or get to know you, and you're not trying to get to know me. So I know it's really some fake shit, right?
Okay,
But
so
for a
you.
person that you're building with, or you're
Mm,
trying to connect with or find, is important because you want that person to get to know you, and you want that person to be concerned, genuinely
mm-hmm.
concerned about your day, how you feeling, was it a good day, did you make it safe? For me, because that's part of what I need. Every woman don't need that, but I need that.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Paul.
That's a piggyback off of Mel. Like I already said before, like I said in the last hotspot, vibes speak loudly. So I would think if somebody's saying good morning, beautiful, every single morning, and you know that person coming genuinely, he really cares about you. You know what I mean? No, they don't get tired. But once you start living together, like, no, that's going to be a little bit different. So I would say, no, it does not get old, but it evolves. So the more you get to be with that person, it's not going to be a daily "I love you" or "good morning." It's going to evolve to waking up to that person in the morning, give them a kiss. I don't know what else to echo, but it's gonna evolve differently. It's still gonna be the same. It's just gonna evolve depending on how y'all live and how situations go. Because some mornings it's gonna be rougher than others, but it's still gonna be that same love, that same type of attention. It just might be a little bit different, but it's gonna be still there. I don't think it
It's
really
gonna be
gets
a little
old. It just
different
evolves
because if
to
you're evolving,
yeah,
you said a huge
right,
point. Because once we pass the dating and we are an item at this point,
Right.
it's like you said, it may be like, okay, you had a rough day, baby, come over and spend the night with me. Or I'm gonna come
right,
spend the night with you.
right,
Oh shit. You had a rough day, come here, let me make you feel
Mm,
better.
right.
mm.
You
It's
want to
gonna
rub
evolve.
on
It
my
will
Okay.
booty, eat the
change.
coochie, make me feel better, beat it up, whatever.
Right,
Then we gonna lay in the bed and
right,
talk about it because you done took that stress away from me.
right.
Okay. 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 DJ Matt, ladies, great answers. Great answers. DJ Matt Knox, same to you, sir. What's one romantic gesture that you think is underrated, sir?
Opening the door for your lady.
Okay.
Opening the door for your lady. I think us fellas, we have that, we compliant with technology and stuff like that. So, you know, take it to the old school once in a while. Open your lady car door. You know what I mean? Put your Roddy romance dance on. You know what I mean? Set to a boom, open the door. And another one for me is hugs. Sometimes
Mm,
a hug can go a long way. You know what I mean? Like the communication, if you hug someone, what you can understand each other without saying words. You feel what I'm saying? Without even saying nothing, just that hug. Cause I might come home, have a rotten day. You might have had a rotten day. Both of our social and the battery energy is down the drain. But if you hug, each other is saying to the other person, I got you just like you got me. You
Oh,
feel what I'm
nice.
saying?
I hear you saying your love language. One of your love languages is physical touch.
Mm.
See,
And
you
that's
know,
So,
good.
these black
Girl, I
men,
feel you
a
on that.
lot
I
of
feel
black
you on
men,
that. I
huh?
feel you on both of those. Hey,
A
I'm
lot of black men is not this. This is a grown person's face. So this the things that we letting black men know that it's
Come on.
okay. It's okay for you as a black man to say, I feel better when my woman hug me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
That's my
Be
love.
vulnerable. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to talk about that shit. Let's just lay here. Like my thing is back rubs.
Right.
I have a thing for a back and a booty rub. It's like giving me a pacifier when
Oh.
I done had a motherfucking bad day. No cap.
You know what?
Right.
We as I don't want to speak for all men, but we want that. You know, a lot of men think they, oh,
Hmm.
I'm super hard, blah blah blah. It's like I'm gangster all day. We want that. You know
yes,
what I
sir.
mean? We want that. You know,
And
And
same way Mill say she want a booty rub. Shit, us dudes, we be wanting our balls massage when we come home. You
I
know what I
mean, if
mean?
you my
Just,
man, then
just
it ain't no
motherfucker,
problem.
you know what I mean?
I'm just
Stick your
saying.
hand down there and rub them balls real quick. You feel what I'm saying? For real. You know what I mean? You
but
know,
for real,
hey,
On a more
but a
serious
bigger
note,
thing.
some guys, when they have had a rough day, they tend to push their woman away or push their significant
mm-hmm,
other away. So if we
mm-hmm,
stayed in the same house together, they tend say they may well want to go in the room and play that game or go where wherever they go, they want to play that game, they want to be left alone. And then you have some cases, if we don't stay together, then you may do the bare minimum, right? And that's letting me know, and you send signals to let a person know that you're not really in the mood to communicate. To me, that's a turn off, but that ain't my place. Let me.
I agree with that one.
mm-hmm.
But
I felt that way before, so I agree with that 100%.
But did you feel that way because someone did it to you, or did you feel like you could not communicate with that person, and so you reacted that way?
Sometimes, I'll come in. It's been a long day. I want to unwind first. I want to, blow off steam, and I can't blow off steam with somebody else. So I just unwind first. But I usually reset though. I'm an analytical person. I look at myself a lot. So a lot of times I'll reset when I'm in that, but it's going to take a minute to reset.
But
Okay.
if you're that person, your person will know that about you and give you the
right.
space to allow you to decompress before coming into your space. Because some
Mm-hmm,
people need to decompress.
Oh, she does.
mm-hmm,
That's why she my boo.
And I was
that
gonna say real quick too. I was gonna say real quick too. You have to be each other's safe space. So I know you're saying for guys to be vulnerable. Some women are strong, but they have to have that space to be vulnerable. So you have to have that space, safe space, and also understand your spouse when they're upset. How can they decompress? So
Right.
yeah, sometimes you're gonna need space. There's not always like sometimes when I'm upset, I don't want to come home and somebody be in my face. I'm gonna snap at you. You know, that's supposed to be on the real. But you gotta see, okay, what level is he at? Do I
yeah.
need to give him space, or do I need to be like, hey, babe, I got you. Just talk it out, do what you got to do. But sometimes you gonna need space, and that's okay. You know what I mean? But there's no, I'm here. Whenever you're ready, I'm here. You know what I mean? You don't have to battle battles alone.
I'm
You know what
like
I
Doc,
mean? I'm
so
gonna
it's
let you
like
have your space,
nonverbal.
but no, I'm here whenever you're ready. And we can work this out together. We can say fuck that bitch together. You know what I mean? So
right.
I mean, you just gotta see how they are,
But
and just act
it's about
accordingly.
knowing your people too. So
Right,
not saying that if like you said, part of the evolution, if it's there. So what happens if you're still getting to know that person, but you're that person and they're not there? Then what happens?
right,
Mm.
Though it is part of knowing your person. Like my girl, come on, she having a rough day. I can see her expression. Now, if I ask her, what's going on, she says nothing, then I know I probably need to back off. But if
Right.
we're talking, then I just listen and I'll give her feedback, but that ain't necessarily what she's trying to get. So I just listen. But it's about knowing a person. You're absolutely right about that.
right,
Yeah. And I think
right.
Mill had hit a key point when she talked about the love language. You know what I mean? if you know the person, if you know their love language, then that's an easy segue to make them feel better once they depressed or depressed, whatever it is that they're going through. Then that love language kicks in, and then y'all can take it from there with a conversation or just taking a shower and just getting going on. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just
And
saying.
just like women, and just like women love to be, be had affection to them. Men need the same thing. It's not just one side. You got to give your man the same type of love and attention, especially when they're not, have a rough day. We all got rough days. You know what I mean? But sometimes men just need that love and comfort, just like women do. So you got
I
to
feel
learn your partner. Once you learn your partner, you know how you can calm them down, be their peace. Like I say, you gotta be each other's safe space, be each other's peace.
I feel like a
Be that.
man needs
Then
that
it's
more
gonna
than
be a
anything,
chaos.
especially a
Say that again.
black man, because black men go through so much.
Yes, they do.
I feel like,
Yes, they
so
do.
in fairness, I feel like any man needs it, but when it comes to a black man, a black king, it's an extra
It's
layer on it.
extra.
So
It's
they
extra.
definitely need that woman to be their safe space. But the
We do.
problem
Yes.
that
Yes.
some women run into is a lot of men are taught to not cry, not express
Yeah.
their feelings, not say, so they don't know how to communicate properly, or they don't open up enough to allow that person to be a safe space for them.
Mm.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel you on that, Mill. I feel you totally on that. I feel you
Uh,
totally on that.
I'm gonna do this. We're gonna flip it because this is the panel was open. T Nice. I would
Yes.
like you to address the panel, the ladies, any questions that you have that you want to ask regarding the topics we're talking about regarding this show. You know what I mean? It's wide open. I know this is your first time on the show, so welcome once again. So
Right.
I don't know if Chief prepared you with any questions that you want to display to the panel and to the ladies.
Yeah. He didn't give me jack shit, but okay.
You gotta talk closer to the camera because it's hard to hear you.
Do you hear me now?
That's better.
So I can be blunt.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. On these Androids, the mic is on the bottom, so I would had it sitting on a stand so I can keep it steady. But anyway,
Okay.
I really don't. I mean, I think as we go, we cover more things. I really don't have any questions for the ladies though, because
Oh,
if you
T
know me,
being
Nice.
shy.
you know me. If I had a question, I'd definitely ask.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you. Knox, I'm gonna put you on the spot, sir.
What's up?
We need some questions, sir. Let's open it up. I kind of
A
gave the
question?
icebreaker. Yeah, let's we talking.
A question. How? Hey, all right. we gloves off.
Come on, man.
We
We
all
gloves
grown.
off.
We all
Okay.
grown.
Okay. Um, how long is your dating process before you bust it open for your boys?
Who you asking that to? Who you want to answer
To the
first?
women.
I know who you want to
You want
answer
to go
first.
first, Dominic? You want to go
Oh,
first?
we crickets now. We crickets.
No, I'm
No,
asking
How
I
you
ain't
a
long?
crooked.
question.
I just don't want to be
Okay,
rude.
so
I
listen.
don't nobody. I'll answer.
I
Who
don't
How
say
mind
you
long
first?
do
answering the
you?
question.
How long do
So,
you date someone before you bust it open for them?
so honestly, I feel like is a
Oh my
vibe. I
God,
don't feel
feedback.
like
This is killing me.
I
T
don't feel
T.
like
Hold up, Mill. Hold up, T. Put your
Yeah.
phone on mute for a minute. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Okay.
So
Yeah, he knew.
it's coming from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
what,
Mic check. Everybody talk.
check
Is it
check.
me?
Check. He,
It might
check.
be you a little bit too, because I was hearing like fire trucks in the background.
Well, everybody know I'm working, man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
mute up. Say something.
No, but I think it was T though. So T, when you want to speak, go ahead and open up your mic, sir. You hear me? Give me a thumbs up.
You should have never told us you was on that Android. I'm gonna run your ass in the ground with that. That's the problem. Let's start there.
I got an Android. Ain't nothing wrong with Androids.
I can't tell. I work on an iPhone. I still don't know how to use that motherfucker.
It's all good. We got you though. We got you.
So I feel like as adults, nobody can't tell you when you can. Some people have stipulations on things. I'm not that person. I live very spontaneously. If I want to give you some pussy, I'm gonna give you some pussy. If I feel safe enough with you, if I feel safe enough with you and comfortable enough with you, and I want to fuck you, we doing it. But
bingo.
If it depends. So you have some people that are so immature to you feel like through the conversation, like if I have sex with him, then is that all he's gonna think it is? Because he's not mature enough to realize we both grown and that's just what I wanted. I trusted you enough to do that with you. You know what I'm saying? So then it takes it into another direction. So I think it just depends on the person. It depends on the vibe. It depends on the where they are maturely as far as communication goes. Some people just get together and they click, and it's like you never ever met them. You knew them forever.
Okay, so real quick before Poe answer, with all of that you said, and you let homeboy smash, and the smash ain't on a level where you at. Does the smashing dictates? Does the fucking dictates the rest of your relationship at that point?
Of course. So I ain't gonna even play games like you. I ain't gonna even hold.
Let's go. Let's go.
Course. Because first of all, it's very rare that something like that would happen with me, because I'm the type of person sex is better for me when I'm emotionally connected to the person, if that makes sense. So and it's too much out there, and I already know what I'm sitting on, so I can't just pee out there, just giving it out, dropping it like it's hot and bringing it up like it's lukewarm. Can't keep doing that. But to answer your question, absolutely. If the dick was trash, it didn't happen. Like, but
okay. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Before he smashed, before he really give you that session, and now you caught up. You emotionally into this guy. You feeling this vibe, and you got the butterflies jumping off, and then he smashed and is fucking whack, right? How do you handle the situation, or have you ever been in that situation before, or have anybody been in that situation before? So, when the emotions is there, but when the sex is not cool, how do you break that off and let that person know, like, I ain't fucking with you no more? You know what I mean?
I've never had that happen to me, honestly. Someone that I felt the vibe with is just like a man probably be thinking, oh, I know this about to be good. A woman think the same thing. Like, but sometimes if it ain't given, we grown. So if it ain't given and I'm feeling you and I feel like you're teachable, let me say back in my days, I'm 48 and I ain't teaching nobody shit. If we can't do it and you can't do what I need you to do, then bye-bye. But if there was a time when I felt like it was teachable, or they may be motherfucking great with head, so every time we have sex, I'm riding you because I know how to get me. Everything else is there. So I have self-pleasured enough to know how to get me with you.
Okay.
If I feel that way about you, but that's a big old stretch.
I think I could say that from the opposite side of things. I encountered a female who I thought I was into, but the box was trash, bro. And she didn't know how to do nothing. No head game. The box was trash. And I was just like, I gave it an eye, yo. You know what I mean? Then she tried to. I kind of before I knew what ghosting was. I kind of did that to her.
Yeah, you
You know
did.
what I mean? I just was like, change my number, type vibes. You know what I mean? Ghosted
Wow.
her a little.
Oh, I
Yeah.
I'm a
don't do that. I
serial
don't change
ghoster.
my number. I just stop
That was
talking to you.
trash ass
I ain't changing
cut.
my number
I'm
for
a
you.
serial ghoster.
I
I
ain't
don't
that
block you
serious.
on it.
Let me
I
interject.
do. But
So the
I'm
box.
grown as
Oh,
hell and I
hold
stand on what I say. So you gonna know first. And then well, as far as the sex part, a lot of times it don't even get that far with me because you do something whack or you mistreat me. Just like I don't know if you guys remember when we was talking about dating on the last panel, and I was telling y'all I went on a date and the guy didn't open the door for me and he felt like I
Yeah.
was asking for too much. As soon as I
Hmm.
left,
Yeah.
I blocked his ass on everything. Like that's normal
Mm.
shit to me.
Right.
Go ahead, T Nice. You want to interject.
yeah. So he said the box was trash. Did you come?
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Knox, he stepped off. We're gonna say that
Okay.
question.
Because
But
I'm
go
just
ahead.
I ain't never had no trash box because I always come. Anyway, on
Hold
this,
on. Hold
on
on. Let
this,
me ask you something, T.
go
So
ahead.
that's a good thing. So I've heard some men say that there is no such thing as a bad box.
Nah,
I mean, it
that's
might be some shit that
There is.
you don't
They
want to
gotta be.
back to. There's
I'm
some
just
shit
asking.
you know,
I don't know because I
if
know,
you come, it ain't bad.
well, you can come and it could still be bad. That's not true.
If
Yeah,
it was
like
I've
there
had
can be
some
bad dick,
I've
say
had some
bad
experience.
pussy. It
there was
goes both
nothing left
ways.
bad,
Correct.
say that to
I've
the
had
people in
some
the back.
experiences where
bad
the
enough.
head game was on point. Like literally, I came so good when you gave me head, you could have kept that dick because it wasn't no good. I've
Mm.
had situations.
I
I've
feel
had situations where your piece and stuff was nice because I'm a woman. I'm gonna be real. Like I like a nice piece, and I be looking like if we fool around, I'm gonna look at your piece because I need to make sure ain't nothing ratchet going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So I've
Hmm.
had situations where the piece looked nice and you thought it was gonna be nice, but you didn't even know what to do with all that. And back to what you said, T, I'ma come because I'ma ride your ass. I know how to get me, but you should know how to pleasure me as well.
Mm.
Right. You gotta learn each other's body.
absolutely,
Period. You gotta know
absolutely.
how to make him come just like he need to know how to make you come.
I feel like just
Period.
because you come don't mean it can't be trash though, because you have some people that are
Right.
experienced enough to know how to pleasure themselves. But when I really really care
Right.
about a person, I don't care how good it is. I can't come if my mental ain't there.
I feel you.
Right.
I don't know. I ain't never ejected, so I ain't never had a bad piece.
And do you mind me asking how old you are?
60.
What? What?
I'm 60. And I
And
hear
you
the feedback now. I don't know why that's coming up, but yeah, I'm
and
60.
you've never? Okay, well, kudos to you.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Well, I like pussy like I like eating, but anyway.
Yeah. Speak on it. We got some things in the chat room. I saw some comments in the chat room. I thought Chief will be putting them on the screen, but he's not really doing his job. Knox is coming back in. T Nice, you want to ask Knox that question again? He missed out on that one.
Yeah.
I just said, is it really bad if you can? That's what I'm asking.
Is it really bad? Say it again.
Did you
Is
bust a nut when you hit that bad box that you was
No,
doing?
I didn't. I didn't, bro. It was just she thought I did because it was
Whoa, whoa,
protection.
whoa, whoa.
You know what I mean? No, real shit. With the condom, you fake it. Hey, oh shit, yeah, I came. All right, cool. Ah,
Okay.
now that was
all right,
Not he
man.
faked the nut.
I had, yeah, it was bad. It was
How old were
bad.
you when you did that? Because
It
I'm
was
just,
mid.
I'm just, this
It was
panel is
mid
of
20s.
experienced
It was
people,
mid
so that's why
20s.
I'm just
I
curious.
think we experienced that in our early stages of
Yeah.
Hmm.
because that had I feel you on that. You know,
Oh, I guess my shit lit. I ain't never had no faker.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad. It was just, and I was digging her vibes too. Like, not saying she was a bad person. She was really a cool person. It's just it quite ain't curl for me.
It just didn't. It just
It
didn't work
just
out.
didn't. You know what I mean? So hey, big ups to her, man. She married now. She got children. Bless her heart.
Oh, somebody was in there,
I
but
want. Do
Bless her
y'all
heart,
ever? Is
really.
it just me? Because what I will say is each person's pleasure level is different, right? But have
Right.
y'all
Right.
ever, just me asking everybody on the panel, I'm just curious if it's just me because I be tripping. Have y'all ever looked at somebody and be like, I know that's trash? Like, how she all in love with his ass?
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
or from the vibe of conversation, because some guys would be like, "Oh, I could do this and that to you," and it's like you can kind of sense like if they really truly about that or not. Because some dudes
Have.
would be saying, "Yeah, I can make you do this, that," and I'm like, "Come on, bro, no, you can't. Because I can fuck you up before you can
He
fuck
put a
me up.
lot on
No,
it.
you ain't. You're
And
not gonna
see
do that."
that them type of dudes put pressure on the dudes who's just solid though. Like the dudes that
Right,
don't be screaming all of that, they put pressure. Cause let's just say sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? That one person that you think is trash might be having the best shit. But if you got this
right.
braggadocious type motherfucker that's going telling these women, oh, I can do this and that and the dirt. You know what I mean? Now it's like, yo, you kind of put the pressure on the dude that's low key, quiet, you know what I mean? Real humble and shit, and then willing to show up. Cause in her mind, she done started judging the book by its cover based on last dude approach.
But
Well,
see, with
that's and
me, it's
just
like
because
I'd
you
rather
may.
you not be all upfront, like, oh, I can do this and that, like kind of like too cocky with it. Like, I mean, I like, a little bit of like, I can, like, just a little bit of it, but don't come off too cocky to me. You come off too cocky, I feel like you done up yourself up for failure. Because with me, no, you got to know what you're doing if you're coming to me. And that's to piggyback on your question. I know I haven't answered it yet. Like, only way I could break with somebody, I gotta feel your vibe. It's like I said, it's all about vibe. You will know, okay, I can fuck this dude the same week, or I can fuck this dude a couple of months from now. Like, you gotta know the vibe. You gotta have that connection. You can't just fuck somebody straight up off the bat, but also at the same time, you're not going to be talking. Oh, I could do spin 360. Come on now, bro. I'm gonna make you spend 360 before you make me spend 360. You ain't gonna do that. Like, be for real. Like, I'd rather you be real with me and not do all that over the top stuff. Cause when you come to me, you ain't gonna do that. Cause I'll fuck your ass up more than you'll fuck my ass up. You know what I mean? Just
I
being
mean,
straight blunt.
also you can't brag on what the next person did because you don't know if they was
Right.
faking. You don't know what their pleasure level is. Just because Poe was screaming don't mean you gonna come over here and Mill gonna scream. Just because Mill couldn't
Right.
get enough don't mean you gonna go over there and Poe ain't gonna be able to get enough. Like, cause we two different women. Our desires are different.
What's up, H rap OQ?
What's up, Elemental?
what's going on, brother?
What's
Ladies
good?
and
Hello.
gentlemen, HRB Into the Bitch podcast. What's going on, sir?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
All right,
Peace,
all right.
peace, peace, Brian.
Peace, Anthony. How's it going?
Oh, the government. Oh.
I know they always do that. It's something with them too.
Hey, Brian, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this at you. Welcome, thank you for coming on board. Have a lady ever told you about your love language, and what is it?
Uh, I don't know what it is. I mean, I've seen the quizzes and things of that nature. I've never really paid attention to them. I mean, just
But you gotta know what your love language
You
is. What do
definitely
you
know
like
what
to
your
be
love
done to you?
languages are
Or
if you
what
can't identify
what
them
draws you
already.
to that person? You know what I mean? Like, what will make you smile? What will make you feel like, oh, I'm on cloud nine with this person? You gotta have something. You can't say you don't. Everybody
good for
got
me.
one.
I mean, I like people who can communicate. I like intelligent people. Uh, yeah, I mean that's my thing. If you can open your mouth and say what you want, when you want it, and how you want it, that's attractive to me.
Okay, Okay. I got, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got another question that I'm gonna bring him up to speed with us, and I'm just gonna be upfront with it. Have you ever had some bad box, and if you did, how did you break it to the lady that the box was trash?
He should know that dude. VD recipient. BD recipients over here.
No. No, for real, man. You know what? What is bad box though? For real, because I've never had. I mean, I hear, man, it was trash.
Oh, there's a bunch of feedback somewhere.
Yeah, somebody got a phone on their thing connected or something. Let me shut mine down. No, I've never had a bad experience sexually like that. So when I hear people say it was trash, I'll be one to say, well, I asked them, what does that mean? So what's trash box?
You tell me, because nobody ever told me anything like
I ain't
that
never
about
been.
Well,
any
I
trash
actually tried
boxes.
it.
I take care of mine.
I
I,
mean,
Well, so this is
so
what was
no.
told to me.
A
So
trash box is basically if you can fake an orgasm.
no, what?
But I
So
wouldn't say
somebody
that's
told
trash
me.
ah,
though.
This guy told
That's
me
I
that
wouldn't say that.
his girl poom poom wasn't no good, and I said, "Well, how is that?" Because somebody made the statement to me that all is the same. He said, first of all, she born in bed. She don't want to do anything but lay there, and if she be dry. So I felt like if she dry, you just don't do it for her. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know.
I've never had any of those. So
I mean, I don't know. I'm speaking on what a guy told me one time. I
no,
don't know
I
nothing
can dig
about
it.
none of it.
I can dig it. I just thank God I've never had that experience. I mean,
okay.
Okay.
Well, you've been blessed. Then you've been
She is
blessed. You've been
well.
blessed. You've been
Hallelujah.
blessed. Yes, yes. Um, Mill, I'm gonna segue into you. Any topics or questions that you want to open up on the table that we can dig off into, which can lead to other things such as trash box. You know what I mean? I'm just joking, but go ahead.
I actually didn't have any questions. I was thinking when you asked the first time, but now I'm curious
Come
as
on.
to how someone does not know what their love language is.
because so
Anybody want to take
what?
that?
Okay, okay. I'm not trying to be evasive, but what exactly is a love language?
Okay, great
Explain
question.
it to me.
So a love language is something that makes you feel better, something that makes you appreciate your partner when it is given to you. For example, my love language, and somebody else mentioned it too, may be gifts of service, right? Also, one of my love language is concern. I like when a person shows concern for me. It makes me more interested in them, more into them. Gifts of service, when you do random stuff like flowers or, you know, love. I like to touch. I'm a touchy person. Like I don't do the PDA thing, but when we're alone, then I'm gonna be rubbing on you and touching on you, and I like when you do it back. That's what I do.
But
So
like
that's what
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Is your name Mel?
meal. But
Mel?
yes, but that's what
Mel.
it is. So go ahead.
Okay, I've seen the list of love languages, and to me, everyone should be doing all of them. I mean, who doesn't like? Okay, me and you dating or whatever. Why wouldn't you appreciate if I gave you a gift? Why wouldn't you? You should want my attention. I should want to speak to you in a loving way. I should want to be caressed and touched by you. So I don't understand the concept of you have to pick them. It's just I'm a person who hang out with people who I connect with in every way, shape, form, and fashion. So it's not to me, it's not like I'm a pick, like this is mine, this is mine. All of them I dig. So,
Right.
and I need you to be coming at me like an adult. So guess what? Some days I ain't gonna want to be bothered. And you gonna and you, if you are my person, if she did and me and her we together, she gonna understand. I mean, be just acting. B ain't in the mood today. What's going on? How you feel? Can I help? Oh, you just need a minute. Okay, cool. Or you know what? Like my mother. I'm just going by what my mother taught me. I remember being a young person with my family. before we separated and everything. I remember being a young person. Let me charge up my phone. Remember being a young person, and my mother was like, "Hey, won't you bring the kids over here tonight?" I was like, "Don't you have to go to work?" She said, "Don't worry about that." And then she gave me this blueprint on what I should do tonight. And it was, just don't wait till she get home. Just say, hey, we got to go somewhere. Don't take her to any place fancy, anything. We end up going to like, what's the steak joint? A Roadhouse or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something that you could just wear your jeans and a polo in. And we just hung out that night. And she was like, and then tomorrow I'll bring the kids back. So she brought the kids back. She took them to school. Then we did our thing. And she was like, sometimes you just have to date your person. You have to pay attention and see when work is getting on their nerves, life is getting on their nerves, and then you just give her a night off. Understand, be able to read that person. So when people say, what's your love language? I'm like, you're supposed to be loving in every language. You know what I mean? You should be able to touch somebody. You should be able to hang out with somebody. If you are a touchy-feely person, if you're not that type of person, maybe you don't need to be with that person. That person is cool. That person is nice. That person is interesting. But that's not the person for you. So when people say, what's your love language? I don't know. I mean, I'm
all of them. So your answer would be all of them.
Right.
So
I'm into my person.
But so that's great that you are aware. So your answer honestly would be all of them, because everybody cannot answer that. Everybody can't say all of them. So it's important to know, if you're dating someone, like you said, if they're not the touchy-feely, they don't like to be touched, then that ain't your person. That's why it's important to know that. I love how you came in and kind of summarized, touched on a lot of things that we have already been discussing, and you wasn't even here. Were you watching?
No, I just left the dealership. I got my daughter a new car. I'm broke as hell.
That's ain't going good. Won't he do it? It's too much power in the tongue for you to put that type of language out there. You just left the dealership blessing your daughter with the new vehicle because you're going to get it back tenfold.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I got a question I'm going to throw on.
I get it back before the first. No, I'm joking.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you prefer deep conversations or playful banter on a first date? Anybody can
a mixture of both.
Up and answer.
A mixture of both. A mixture of both.
Express.
I mean, you really get to know that person, because for me, how I am, I'm a laid back person, but also I like deep conversations because you get to know that person's thought process. And yeah, it's cool like the joke and stuff like that, but also you really need to know how deep does this person go? Where is their mindset at? Because yeah, we can just do general conversation, talk about this and that, or what's on TV, but that's actually, are we connected? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm a poet. So to me, I need to know where your mind at. You know what I mean? That means a lot to me, how you think, especially about certain things, especially with our people. You know what I mean? So I would need to know how you think. Yes, we can joke. I love to joke. But at the same time, I still want to have that, if something's going on in the world, how do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Because that's going to come up at some point. If, like for instance, political, are you a Trump supporter or not? You know what I mean? There's some black people that are Trump supporters. You know what I mean? I want to know where your mind at. So yeah, it should be a mixture of both.
So if you're a Trump supporter, is that a automatic no?
Oh yeah, no, because what he stands for, I can't deal with you. No, I'm good.
A
I'm
mixture
good.
of both is great, Poe. I agree, but if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose the deep conversation, because the purpose of a date itself is to, especially a first date, is to get to know the other person intimately, and
Right.
so I would prefer, if I had to choose, the deep conversation, open dialogue, more importantly than just deep, because some people can talk deep and don't really say shit for real.
Yeah, I agree. Like straight up and down, deep conversation for me. You gotta know everything what Poe and Mills said, but for us men, we trying to figure out if you a crazy ass heifer or not. You know what I mean? bottom line, if you a crazy
That's
ass
true though. That's real
motherfucker,
talk. Real talk.
I ain't bringing this motherfucker home to mama. Hell no, she crazy as shit.
Right. Real talk.
You know what I mean? Hell no, you know what I mean. But then again, if you, sometimes a little crazy is nice because you know a little crazy, them little crazy ones that have your back. So it all depends if she, you know what I mean. Within the deep conversation comes with, well, you know, she got attitude, but I could tame it, and it takes a strong dude to tame the attitude of a woman. You feel what I'm saying? So if you know you can bear it to where, okay, she got a little mouth on her, but I could tame it. I love her. You know what I mean? She a little firecracker and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that comes within the conversation of just being deep conversative with, for real. And like I was taught, you know what I mean? And I don't mean to be blunt, but we all grown. My uncles and them used to tell me, if you fuck the mind, the body will follow. You ain't got to put your dick in the,
No.
you know what I mean? To know who your person is. If you fuck the mind, that'll tell you everything you need to know before you get physical with a woman. So I
Right.
Well
always
said.
took that
Facts.
way.
Okay, that's that P shit right there. But okay,
Go ahead, T. Hey,
Right.
That's
T.
big
Nice. Go
facts,
ahead.
though. Big
Hey,
facts.
T. T. Go ahead and elaborate on that, man. Conversation or a playful banner on the first date.
so
What you
I'm
got?
kind of like a combination of both. A lot of times I'll tell people that, you know, if you think I'm joking, I'm serious, and if you think I'm serious, I'm probably joking. So I kind of do a little bit of both. I'm a deep conversationalist, and what I like to do is like kind of draw information out. So just like just like my lady said, hey, you know, you a Trump person, that's an automatic no for me. I'm 100% with that. So during the conversation, I might draw that out now that, you know, 5 6 years ago, that might not even been a conversation, but I might draw that out now because yeah, you upholding the institution of the former enslavers. No, I'm not down with that. So I try to do a little bit of both, but I joke a lot. But I try to do a little bit of both. I try to be deep on the ends.
Oh, it's on me.
Yes,
I,
sir. Come on, keep it going.
I would poll my man. I need both because, like me, like people, like as a matter of fact, me and Poe kind of had this conversation yesterday. Like people always sending me because of my program. They send me Black Power stuff all the day. And hey, what would you say to Malcolm X? Hello, motherfucker. What the? He don't want to talk about that shit every day. And so we need to be able to laugh. We need to be able to joke. And like unlike Knox, I don't want no sassy woman, man. I mean, because I might not be in the mood for that day. Then I'm gonna cuss you out, and we're not gonna be able to get along. So I need to be able to laugh and joke with you. And when it's time to have some esoteric conversation, I want to have that esoteric conversation. But more times than not, I want to be. Y'all know me. What they with Paul, D, and Anthony, they know me. I'm tell 400,000 jokes a day. So I want to have a, you know, it's a time and place for everything. So, you know, I would rather have, you know what, if I had to pick one, I want to laugh and joke with you because you could tell a lot about a person by what they joke about and what
Yeah.
entertains as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I got to pick one, give me the funny lady because the funny lady, it takes, in my opinion, it takes a severely intelligent person to be funny. Everybody can't be funny. So give me the funny.
And can I jump in
Gotcha.
real?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times, especially with our brothers, we go around being so serious all the time that we need that little laughter. We need that little jokey joke. We need, you know, we need a little lightheartedness. So that I feel that's what the brother talking about. We need that. Give me a joke. Give me something. Yeah, we serious, but we serious from like 6 7 8 a.m. in the morning until like 6 7 8 a.m. at night. So sometimes we just need to, you know, having a light conversation, a little bit of joke, a little bit of fun, and it'll lead. It always leads to something else. If y'all get serious, it'll lead to something else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
And
yeah.
also, I think,
You're right,
and
T.
also, I think when you on your first date, it's like you getting to know me and I'm getting to know you. And when me, like I said, I joke, but I'm also serious too. I like to have deep conversations, but I also like to joke. And that's why I said it's a mixture because that's part of me. You know what I mean? I will joke, but also I know how to flip it, and we can talk about deep stuff, like what's really going on in the world, what's what you looking forward to the future. What I mean, stuff like that. You gotta know. You gotta make sure that person is a reflection of you, because I feel like that's what means the most. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be with somebody who's just gonna be playful, but you don't also want to be someone who's gonna be super serious all the time. You gotta have a mixture of both. And so that's why I said I would see a mixture of both because that's a reflection of me. You know what I mean? What I want. Because I want somebody who's going to be similar to me, who got similar commonalities. So I feel like having that, I can see where you mind at. How it can, be out in the public. I can connect with you. You know what I mean? Like I always say, it's always about a vibe. You got to vibe with me, and I'm like, if I feel like joking, saying some jokes or whatever, make you want to make me laugh, I make you laugh. But also, I really want to talk about some serious stuff. Let's talk about some serious stuff. You know what I mean? So it's really about getting to know each other, but also getting to know you, your personality, and just vibing. Period.
Now,
Vibes don't lie. Ooh,
Bingo.
Leon Thomas, baby. Come on now.
There you go. See, you say you don't sing, you just sing.
let me
Right. They got something started.
Vibes don't lie.
There go his karaoke song.
That's right. That's right.
on that
Nah,
All right.
I agree.
not meeting each other, you're meeting your representatives. You're not really.
Say that again.
So, just, when you first start dating somebody, you're not meeting that person, you meeting their representative.
Who keep coming?
Mm. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw this out there right now. Hey Trap, what's your biggest relationship green flag?
Green,
Green.
fun,
We always talk about the red.
green, funny. If you, like I said, man, I think intelligent people who are intelligent are funny because they can take the worst. You can take the worst situation and make it funny and keep it like my man T Nice said. Man, you walk out your house like me and my lady at home. Let's say she take a day off or whatever. I leave the crib. Well, if I leave the crib before her, we in the crib together. We walk out the door. I got to be on my head. Got to be on a swivel for the police. I got to deal with the supervisor at work. He might be a jackass. I might have to deal with the clown at work. He's a jackass. The catty stuff that's going on. Then I got to come back home, and then I got to deal with all this nonsense. I don't want to come in the house and I don't want to get on the phone and be serious all day. I don't want to call you and complain all day. I don't want you to call me and complain. Let's keep it light with us. And then just in natural interaction, you are going to have these serious conversations. We're gonna be watching the news and see Jackass Jones just bombed Iran. You know what I mean? You're gonna see somebody get hurt. You're gonna see about the ills of the world. It's just in interaction. So let's keep it light. And if like Knox said, he said, if you can mess with the mind, you can mess with the body. Hey, what easier way have a person to relax than to make light of things, have a good time? Because again, like my man T Nice said, if I'm keeping it light, I'm also you're lowering your mass, and when you lower your mass, all your inhibitions gonna come out. I'm gonna get to know who you are, and if I cross the line, you're gonna say, "Hey, cool out, B. That's too much." And if it's gonna be vice versa. I think the easiest way to get to know someone is to have them laughing and joking, they get relaxed, and they start talking. You get to know who they are, and you having a good time. That's the greatest. Like if you're funny, you got my attention, and if you're uptight, no.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I definitely can't deal with super uptight females. That's just a pet peeve of mine. So I see a female, I don't care how she is, I don't care how ugly she is. If she's like this look on her face that's like uptight, I'm gonna, so I that.
Got you. Mill, what is a red flag for you in relationship? And can you give us an example of a major red flags that you ran across in your dating or in your relationships in the past?
A red flag for me is dishonesty and inconsistency.
You did say
Um,
that. Yeah.
always inconsistency. If a person is inconsistent, that tells you so. To me, it either they're not interested for real, or they have other things that's occupying their time, or they don't know how to prioritize. Everybody is busy, but being able to prioritize what's important to you is important. That's just it. So that's the biggest thing for me.
Got you. Appreciate you. Poetic. What's a what's a red flag for you, other than some of the things that has been said already?
My kid walked in, so I might have missed a couple of answers. A red flag for me is somebody who's not considerate of me, because I feel like I've done so much for other people, so I feel like you know our value is important. You got to value me because I'll definitely value you. I'm the type of person I love, but at the same time, you have to value me in order for me to value you. So if you don't value me, that means I can't move forward with it. You know what I mean? I feel like that opens up the door for like cheating, being dishonest, just disrespect and some, you know what I mean? I feel like you have to value me. I'm important to me. So you have to realize that for me, and I will realize that to you, because I feel like if you want me to treat you good, you have to treat me good too. It's reciprocated. You gotta reciprocate, and you can't. I'm not gonna reciprocate off of disrespect. Period.
Got you. I'm reading some comments in the chat. Mocha Bella said a red flag for her is when he is always on the phone and not paying attention to her. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
RC said,
disrespect.
RC, I got to go back over 30 years, but a red flag is a woman popping up at my place without calling.
Oh, that's a no
Okay.
no.
That's disrespectful.
That's for family too. You
That's
ain't coming to my house
disrespectful. I'm
without don't
never
do
coming
nothing.
over if I'm not invited, and you don't do the same.
Right.
That goes for family, anybody.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What stage of the relationship can a person pop up?
Great question.
It depends. It depends, because now I got kids. So you're not gonna just pop up and I got kids now. If I was by myself, it's a little bit different. But I got kids now. You're not just gonna pop up at my house. Because one, not only are you disrespecting me, you still disrespecting my children. And if you know me, I go hard for my kids. So no, you need to let me know. Period. And I say that, like I said, that goes for family, friends, anybody. You're not gonna just pop up at my house. Have some respect for me, because I always call. Like, I don't pop up at people's houses. So that's just me. I don't pop up at people's houses, so don't do that to me. Period.
Yeah, I don't like a pop up either, B.
Yeah.
But to address your question, if we're in a relationship, if we're dating, then you can't pop up. Is disrespectful for you to pop up on me or for me to pop up on you, even if we're going to each other's home. But if we put a title on it, like you my boyfriend for real, or my man and I'm your woman, that means that we have gotten past the introductions with the kids and everybody else. So just like I can pop up at yours, you can pop up at mine. Because it's no boundaries. We should be open books at this point once we put a title on it.
Now, we live together and you got a key, and you go off when you want to, that's when you can pop up.
Yeah, if you got a key,
If
that's
you
different.
hold on,
But if
TD,
you don't have a
we have to
key,
live
let me know.
together, or just if I have a key.
No, we gotta live together.
I didn't have guys' keys before, and when you give me your key, I figure you want me to come to your house whenever I want to.
And that's 100%
Right.
true.
Right.
Unless we live together. You don't live here, you don't need no key.
We didn't live together, but he gave me a key to his house because he used to want me to come all the time. I used to be
Yeah.
like, he was the type of person though, he worked a lot. So I used to, if you have a 9 to 5 and they may have, like he was a supervisor at his job, so he may not always get off at a specific time. He got off whenever he was done. So I may go to his house when I get off. I'm showered. I work. He used to love for me to be there, baby, because he might come home to dinner and everything.
Hey, it is what it is. We don't live.
Because it was at that point, and I wouldn't even say he was my boyfriend, but he was definitely my boo thing.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah, when you have a key, that's different. I'm talking about like without a key. If you got a key, that's different.
No,
Because I feel like when you have a key, that's like
he
open
ain't giving no
gates to,
keys and we don't live together though. But
That's what
right.
there's no time in a relationship that you should be able to just pop up unless you have a key. Unless there's
Key
absolutely
is different. Key is a whole entirely different
I
level.
agree. I feel like
So without a
we
key, you
have to
need to
live
call.
together to have a key, because back to what Poe said with women, I've always been very particular about who I allow around my kids and in their space. So whereas I was a single mother, he was a single guy. So his house was, of course, a place where I can go and retreat, or we could go and be together. Like, whereas he couldn't just come lay up with me.
right. So let me cut you off right quick. So personally, for me, that's a big turn off if you're not that way around your kids. I'm turned off by a woman who would just let me roll up on her kids any type of way. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's admirable. I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe we can do something. And I want to say this to all the brothers out here listening. Man, if you don't like that woman, kids, don't push up on her. Let her go.
Or if you don't want to be respectful of her boundaries.
Yeah, a woman that respects her kids is everything to me.
Some guys don't respect those boundaries, and to me, if you are a honorable man that understands boundaries and respect, then why would you want to just be around someone else's kids? Because as adults, we do things and make decisions that can affect our kids if we allow them to. And it's not always a situation where the kids should be invited into that space.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
And also with kids, that is very, very fragile. You can't just have anybody around your kids, period. Regardless how comfortable you are, you have to build that trust. You know what I mean? And you can't just have somebody that's popping up, especially out the blue, especially not home, and you know your kids are home, and you have this person popping up.
Absolutely.
Kids is a whole entirely different level.
But that's the
Like,
same thing for single fathers. I see, and
yeah,
I
definitely.
respect guys that are raising kids by themselves. But
Right,
I see some men, if they will they with a different woman every week and they kids see out it and they make them feel like, I know this one guy right now, he's raising his daughters and he feel like it's okay for his girls to see that so they can. I don't feel like that's okay. You know, you should do what you do and leave your kids out of it. What are you teaching your daughters?
right,
How are you teaching them to allow a man to treat them by
right.
them seeing you do what you do?
And
And kids are so observant and so they see everything, even though you don't think they do. And so how you act and who you bring around says a lot to your children. So you gotta not only respect yourself but also respect your children and be careful who you allow just popping up at your house. Like I said, popping up at my house is not cool. Family, friends, whatever. Because I got kids and I respect my kids and I respect my home and I respect myself. So
Well,
no,
not
you're
just
not just
popping
gonna
up,
pop
Hope.
up.
What I'm saying is you inviting people and all these different random people to be around your kids. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
no,
saying? Like
no,
you
that's
feel
not
like,
cool.
oh, I pay the bills, I'm tired. Like this is literally verbatim what was told to me. Well, I pay the bills
Hmm.
around here. This is my house, and if I want somebody to come over and lay up with me, then that's what. But you have two girls that see this. I feel, as a woman,
Right,
I'm not comfortable going to a man's house with his kids, there, and I don't have a rapport or a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Not
right,
on some we just finna lay up, chill, fuck, hang out type of shit. But if it's more or less like I'm at your house, now I have been in a situation and I have where you had a cookout or something. We do our thing, but nobody else knows that. You know what I'm saying? I'm at your house just like a friend, just like anybody else. I don't have a
Mm-hmm.
problem with doing that. But as far as coming to visit for grown folk activities and stuff, I definitely have a problem with that. I'm not doing that.
I'm reading the chat. A great answers. I'm reading the chat. RC, and this he said another red flag back in the day was if you don't go get the washcloth after we're done.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
that might go back to you ain't did what needed to be
Yes.
done.
Hey,
Yeah.
Speak on it.
you better speak on it, RC. I know that's a red flag for real. You know what I mean? Hey, real talk. Let me ask
Go
this
ahead.
question. And you know, it goes for the panel, whatever. Do you go when you dating someone and you go to be like, oh, can I use your bathroom real quick? Do you go do they medicine cabinet, see what they the person you rocking with, you know? Do you go to the medicine cabinet and see if they got fucking all types of pills or how tidy they bathroom is, and you know what I mean? If they got a couple of Plan Bs up in there and all that shit, do you know what I mean? For the women, you know what I mean? Do you go in there and see what type he taking motherfucking male enhancement pills and shit like that? You know what I mean? Let me know when you date someone and you know you in their crib or whatever, y'all vibing whatever. You ask to use their bathroom. Do you go through their medicine cabinet?
I'm not ever
I
going through.
don't.
I'm not ever going through anything. I'm not going through your phone. I ain't going through your medicine cabinet.
Right.
If I wasn't invited in your refrigerator and we're not there, I'm not even going to your refrigerator. I'm a guest. Can you please
Right.
get me something to drink?
I'm the
Period.
same way.
I'm not. I'm
I'm the
not.
same way.
I feel like it's just boundaries. Now, will you mention something about cleanliness? Now, it doesn't matter if I'm dealing with you or not. If I'm visiting you, I'm checking the cleanliness of your bathroom because that tells a lot about a person too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't go through nothing like that. Like I feel like when I first come to your crib, no, it's out of respect. I'm a guest. That's how I feel. But I will be looking to see how you carry yourself around the house. If I see clothes on the floor, there's dirt, stuff that shouldn't be around. Like, I mean, certain things is like that's nasty. Like you got dirty drawers on the couch. You know, I gotta sit here. Like that's stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm for real. Like if I see that stuff, I'm like, that's not
I got a
cool.
thing
You know what
about
I
the
mean?
kitchen.
Because if I'm about you
I
to
got
my
a thing
house, I'm
about
gonna
the
make sure
kitchen,
everything's
Mo.
clean and looks good. You know what I mean? But no,
A
it's
lot
gonna
of
take a
a
level,
lot of
certain levels for me to feel like I can go into your refrigerator and grab me a drink. Like, I'm gonna ask you for a drink, or I expect you to ask me, do I want something to drink? I'm not gonna go in your fridge. I'm not gonna go in your medicine cabinet. But at the same time, I'm gonna use your bathroom. You got rags all on the floor. Like, I mean, that stuff is not cool. That's not cute. You know what I mean? But hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
Knox, for real,
Yeah.
I put one of my homies out for going in my refrigerator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
I
rude. I
feel
think that's rude. Well, like, why would you go in someone's refrigerator like you're a guest? Unless they tell you to. Now, once you get to that, oh, go in there, get your own drink. I'm gonna go and get my own drink.
I've
But
been
what
on the
I've
show before,
learned,
mm,
man. Hey, Neil, I knew my man for like 15 years. He just walked in my house. We chilling. He get up. I'm like, where the hell is he going? Man went right to my refrigerator. Let me get some of this fruit. I said, yeah, get it, man. And then get the fuck out.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like that comes to some people don't like my mama. Don't nobody go in her damn refrigerator and don't come from outside
yeah.
and go nowhere in the damn kitchen and you ain't washed your hands. Like
That's a fact.
right,
it's about knowing your
uh-huh,
people. I have a thing about
right,
people sitting on my bed. Like I don't like people sitting on my bed. Like you
yep,
come from my I have a thing about that.
mm-hmm,
So everybody have their own things. I don't care how long I've known you. Like I'm certain things, I guess, because I have certain boundaries that are just unacceptable.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm checking that goddamn medicine cabinet. Hell yeah. Knox is checking the medicine cabinet. I'm going in there and see what type of motherfucking pills you taking. If whatever, you know what I mean? If you motherfucker got that little dushy thing, majiggy, at least I know you cleaning that cat, all that type of shit. Yes, sir. If you fuck with tampons or motherfucking maxi pads, your boy gonna know.
You so motherfucking petty.
You is
Hey,
nosy.
so not,
You is
not,
nosy. You
not,
is nosy.
not.
Padlock and
You
Here
stuff.
go the scenario,
You is
Knox.
you can
nosy.
learn all of that information simply by having communication.
A conversation. But Knox, you in the restroom.
Especially as old as we is. I mean, like, look, my period on. Stop by
Yeah.
Walgreens and get me a motherfucking
Yeah.
Fix Plus
Yeah.
overnight, always ultra thin, the one
Mm.
in the blue pack. Like, shit, you
Yeah,
ain't got
yeah.
you got the
Hey,
question.
Knox. So you in the
What's
restroom,
up?
right? And you
Mm-hmm.
open up that medicine cabinet, and just out of the blue, one of the pill bottles just fall in the sink, and the pills just everywhere. How do you explain that?
Just walk out.
Yeah, how
How
do
do
you
you
explain
explain
that,
that?
sir?
Look,
Straight up, walk out. Like he said, just walk
Walk
out.
out like you
First
did
of all,
nothing. That's crazy.
first
Knox,
of
I
all,
cannot
it
believe
would
this. Knox, you
it would be
disrespectful
considerable.
as fuck.
It would be considerable to just try to pick the motherfuckers back up and put them back in the bottle. That would be the first reaction. Second
Now you're
reaction,
nasty.
second reaction is you gotta play it off like you know what I mean. You just either got a long pee stream or you just on the toilet deucing. Something gotta go.
Oh,
Something gotta give. Like yo, you know what I mean.
That's
But
rude
she
as
won't.
fuck too. You don't go to nobody's house doing no number two.
Hey, he said if the pills fall mill, what do? You gotta buy time out this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
just say
I
what
think
I'm
You
I'm gonna
saying.
have
know,
to
Now,
be like B. You come to my house and you shit. Baby, baby, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the
But
hell
hey,
I
up
mean,
so,
out of
hey,
here.
so,
we
hey,
pray,
so
we
real talk,
grown.
real talk.
Sometimes you gotta go. Like sometimes you
Hold
can't
on,
hold
hold on.
it.
Like
hey,
Marty, get
Hold
the
on.
hey,
stepping.
Is that
You get the stepping.
is that a deal breaker? Is that cutting the whole date short? If you get the bubble guts, you had something that really wasn't kicking with you, and you
that's what I'm
kicks in.
saying. You probably
Are you
went
calling
out
the
to a
timeout?
No, you gotta
restaurant.
spray.
You
Yo,
Sometimes
you
it
know,
got.
happens.
I
Yeah,
feel
make
That's
sure
like
what
you
I'm
spray. If you don't
saying.
spray, that's a deal breaker for me.
men will do it faster than women.
I
Oh
will.
yeah.
Like
Oh
we
yeah.
all know
Yeah,
that
I
it's
gotta
a
go.
natural thing, but you know how some people have things with textures. Like I have things with odors. Like I don't want to smell your shit, and I don't want you to smell mine. I was in a relationship for 12 years, and it's
Mm.
not that I'm hiding it from you because we're grown. We both know we gonna shit, but I don't
Right.
want to smell your shit. That's like a private event.
Don't come over.
Spray,
Hey,
spray,
Don't invite me over because if I
spray.
got to go, I got to go.
Can I say something real
especially
Yeah, if you
hey,
gotta go,
Go
but
ahead,
listen.
please
T.
spray. Lord Jesus,
Hey,
please spray.
Add and
so
subtract.
so
T.
Add and subtract. You
so
add to the
for the
Hold
total.
up,
ladies,
hold up,
Subtract.
hold
Please
up.
spray.
Go ahead, T.
this for the ladies only. So if I come out of the bathroom and say smell my finger, that's a no.
You
That's
better come to
nasty.
me
What
talking
the
about
fuck
smell
you
my
think
finger.
I
Why
am?
do you come to me with that mess? No. I'm gonna look at you like you crazy.
You
Smell
couldn't
what?
you couldn't have stuck that motherfucker
Boy,
nowhere but
you
in your
crazy.
ass. So you want to smell that?
No, you come out the bathroom talking about smell my finger. I'm gonna look at you like you don't lost your darn mind. You damn
Oh,
crazy.
I'm
Hey,
just
What
Talking about
the
T.
smell my
fuck?
finger.
T
You just
nice.
came out the
Remember when I
bathroom. Boy, you don't lost your mind.
Hey,
I'm
T
just
nice. No
playing.
joke. That's what I
No.
used to
It
do
come
when I
from
was
a
young.
joke from a long time ago.
I know, but still, you come out the bathroom talking about smell my finger. I'm gonna look at you like you don't lost your mind.
No,
Hey,
it comes
T.
from a joke. You come out the bathroom and some dude be like, "Oh, you just pooped. You just did this," and I'd be like, "Nigga, smell my finger." But I just when I
Nah.
came back, that's where y'all was. So I just had to bring
Hey,
it in. Just
I used to do this when I was young. I'll come out the bathroom and I say, "Hey, how you doing?" And they stick out their hand. I say, "Oh, my bad. That's pee."
man.
God,
That's the
Man.
Crazy.
type of shit
I'm
that
sorry,
make a
ladies. We're
motherfucker don't even
grossing
want
you
to
out.
touch
We're
you.
grossing you out. I'm sorry. We done got off track.
Yeah,
My
but
man.
D-Ray,
What type
what
you got?
overall what I do, man, is buy time, pick the pills up, put them back, you know what I mean, in the bottle, you know what I mean? Cause if she batshit crazy, she probably know how many pills she already got in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I see a motherfucker what's they call them shit, oxykilling, whatever them motherfuckers is, I'm gone. I'm gone. That mean that motherfucker been burnt. She been burning. She got some shit. She got the vapors word the Bismarck out this motherfucker.
Oxycodone is
I'm
a
out.
pain pill, so that's not what I was
I'm
thinking.
out. I'm gonna make up some shit. What's going on? Oh, babe, you know my motherfucking stomach hurt. I don't want to blow your bathroom up. I got to run. You know what I mean? Boom. I'm
Right,
out that motherfucking door. Hell yeah. Fuck that.
Okay.
Nah, you ain't gonna
Great.
catch me.
Great. Great. Anybody want to lead off with a question or a scenario before I ask the next question? Go ahead. It's open. Come on. Don't be
like
shy.
that on my finger.
Not
Yeah,
nasty
DJ.
as fuck, and he childish as fuck, and that's all. That's it.
She'll laugh. She mad, but she'll laugh. She'll laugh.
I was gonna say he looking in the goddamn. Okay, nope. I'm ready for the next.
Okay.
I'm looking in that shit. Fuck that. Nah.
We got a speed round. This is a speed round. This is for everybody.
I got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. So, what physically attracts you to the opposite sex? We already talk about mental deconversation, but what about physical?
You got to me, you gotta have that real shit. I don't want no BBL chick. I don't want no ass looking like a question mark out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Give me the natural thing. You know what I mean? Give me the natural stuff, you know what I mean? With some little stretch marks wherever it need to be. It don't matter to me. What Cat Williams said, I love stretch marks. That means if you was big, you were small, you know what I mean? And if you were small, you turn big. Hey, give me the natural shit physically, you know what I mean? Now, you gotta have something for me to hold on to. That's just me. You know what I mean? I can't do the washboard. I cannot do the washboard. I can't feel like I'm feeling on myself. You know what I mean? Give me something to grab, like Mill said, to rub the booty. I want to be able to rub booties, like grip that. You know what I mean? The undercoat of the ass cheek type thing. You know what I mean? Nice sets of boobs for me where I can motherfucker get my sleep on with them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Maybe a little drool come out. Boom. I'm good from that. You know what I mean? I'm good with all that good shit. You know what I mean? That's good sleep in there. But for me, it's natural. I like it natural on a physical level.
Great answer. Go ahead, T.
T,
it's on you. Wake up.
Which one? Me? You say T or?
Yeah.
Or
I said T.
I thought you said P.
Oh, you said P.
Yeah.
T nice.
Hey, so for me, it's eyes and smiles. So I look at a woman, she got a nice smile, her eyes are soft. I could tell everything. I could look into your heart. But I'm more attracted to dark-skinned women because light-skinned women have that look about them, that light-skinned attitude. But yeah, it's eyes and smiles for me.
What the fuck is that attitude?
There it is.
We got like 15 minutes, y'all. 15 minutes. I'm just giving y'all a time update.
Okay. Oh, cute.
Oh, it's on me. It really depends on what day it is, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like juicy women. I like skinny women. I like big breasts. I like big booties. I mean, hey, it just depends on that woman. I like women. You know what I mean?
Now she come up to you saying what you grabbing on is not the original flesh or what she grabbing on. Do you judge her?
See, at my age, you ain't really running around the women with a whole bunch of fake nothing, man. I'm 55 this year, man. I don't be chasing them 20.
Our generation have fake shit.
Yeah, we ain't got to deal with all. I mean, is that your fake booty? Because most of the women I'm dating got kids. You know, like it's over. You know, either you're gonna be down or you're not. It really just depends on the girl. I mean, I've dated heavier women. I've dated bone skinny women.
Right.
Hey man, you know what? It ain't physical, but it's certain things about sisters. Sisters just got this thing that's a fact, you know, and you ain't even got to smell her, you ain't got to see her. Next time you get a chance, brothers, every brother in this, just watch a sister, some random sister walk down the street. Shit sexy as hell, dog. And you ain't got to see her face. She could be a little heavy. She could be a lot heavy. It's just something about sisters when they walk in. When you can see a black woman walking down the street, you be like, she might be crazy as hell, breath stinking all to be damn, but the way she
breath stinking.
I'm just saying, you don't know anything about her. And I know every man on this panel and every man in the chat room have looked at a black woman, just walk towards them and go, you ain't really seeing her yet. You just see her silhouette and her vibe. You go
from the distance, yeah.
Close, you be like,
and what you do when she get close?
She look like a boogaloo. Where's the barf back? No, I'm just playing. But it's just something about sisters that y'all got some magic going on. And you ain't got to say a whole lot. It's just like, because like I said, like
black girl magic.
Yeah,
it's actually femininity. So some women embrace their femininity, whereas others don't. Because I may not be doing nothing special, but I may feel like, oh, I got on this cute little dress and these little heels.
It ain't that. It ain't that, Mill. I'm telling you. I hear women say this a lot, Mill. Check this out. I'll be at the laundromat, or I'll be at the grocery store looking toe down, and it be 50 dudes coming at me. It's that. Whatever that is. Hey, brothers, am I right?
To me. Yeah. I get it. I don't know what it is. I'm not a man. I agree. Because I be like, I feel like I look toe up, like, what the hell? But
so that's the thing.
What I feel from a woman's point of view, because that's happened to me, I feel like that dude looking for something real, because everybody know every day you ain't gonna look like a lot of times when I'm around my house, I'm in the damn moo in the goddamn bunny anyway. So if you don't appreciate that, then you already know, when we step out or when I step out, then I'm gonna pull it together. But baby, I'm a black woman. I can't be laying around without my bunny, my hair getting dried out and matted up and shit. I don't do that.
I feel you.
See, because that's what I'm saying. It ain't no.
Hey, but Mill has said something. She said, "What do we do when we realize the girl is ugly? That when she get close, I'm gonna tell you. I ask God to forgive me for what I have looked at."
Not explosive, but you know what, B? It's so weird. Because with me being at my seasoned age, and it's crazy, but I'm dating and all of this, I cannot stand because I'm a larger woman. I wear 22, damn 2X. I ain't ashamed to say it. So I hate when a man say, "Oh, I love big girls," or I don't like that. I feel like you should love a woman I don't know. Do you feel like I'm not that insecure? Like that don't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Neil, but see, okay, I want you to rethink that just because of this, okay? What happens when the 5'10" dudes show up and y'all go, we like tall dudes? It's the same thing. It's something that you can't change. It's just what you like. And
what I'm saying is, I get that. But what I'm saying is, I don't like when that's the approach that someone comes to me, because what if I get healthy? What if I start losing weight? What
if you get healthy, I like your ass already.
But if I'm telling you, these dudes that like plus size women, they get mad when you lose weight.
Less if you lose weight though. And it's like I say, I prefer dark skinned women it don't mean I don't like light skinned women. Light skinned
Okay.
women
Get me
but
together,
That's what I'm
then,
saying, man.
fellas. Get
That's
me
what I'm saying,
motherfucking
man.
together.
It's just
that's
the
all.
look is what attracted him. The needle is what's gonna keep him.
Exactly.
Okay. Get me
So
together.
it's like if you like big breasts, you like, oh, she got big, and then you add her, and then if she a goofball, you like, I have literally said, what a waste of space.
And it's real, right?
Because she a goofball, but it's like, oh man, I like him.
Trash box.
And
then
I'm
oh, okay.
I don't want to mess up your name, but let me say this. So it goes the opposite way. And I've seen this a lot with married couples who've been together for a long time. So, is that man supposed to love you any less because when he started with you, he loved skinny women? So it's kind of like the same thing, you know.
Well, you know what?
Women.
You are right.
You ain't gonna get mad.
No, because you are right. Because I've been with guys that was like, I've never been with a woman over a certain size, but it's different with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that made me feel like, oh, you just like women, period. Like, just because I guess they didn't. I think maybe my issue is when you verbalize that as the starting conversation.
Right.
Because of course that's gonna be some people preferences, right? But I feel like you shouldn't. And
I got an emergency, guys.
Go ahead, bro.
All right,
bro.
All right,
ladies and gentlemen, that's Brian H. Rap B. Williams just left the building, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
It's some women that enjoy that type of attention, and that's what they feel like. If that's your preference, that's cool. I'm not knocking you for that, but I don't lead with that because I feel like you need to get to know who I am, right? And you shouldn't hang your hat on that.
I do always lead with the eyes and the smile, though. You can't get me with a big butt and a smile, but with them eyes and a smile, you can get it, brother. You can get a brother for real.
But do you always verbalize that, even though that's what first?
No, I don't necessarily verbalize it. That's what I look for.
You understand? So that's my point.
Yeah,
not knocking you because that's your preference or that's what you're attracted to.
Right.
I just feel like you shouldn't always lead with that or verbalize that.
No, I don't verbalize it.
But at the same time with that,
it's not a turn.
With the same time with that, but I think with the same time with that, I think he's showing interest in you. It might not came off the right way that you like, but I think he's showing interest in you. But I think once somebody gets to know you, regardless what size you are, they're gonna love you. Because you make you, not your outside, your outside makes you. You know what I mean? So like for me, like my physical, I ain't
never made an ex that don't want to come back.
I definitely.
I never stay with me because I still got exes that still say happy birthday, hey stranger. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
and it's just because once you get through that tough shell and I feel comfortable with you to be able to rest in my feminine energy, just like T said, I think he said he didn't want a strong-minded woman, but you have to think about some women have to be strong. Like that's what they do. Like I'm a single parent. I had to be strong. I had my daughter when I was 18. I've always been that person. But that's why I need my man to make me feel safe enough to be able to rest in my femininity. You know, so I might be hard with everybody else, but he don't get that. He don't get that out of the strength of the relationship and the respect that we have and the way that he makes me feel. He don't get that.
Sis, let me interrupt you. So you said that's what T said?
Didn't you say that? You said you don't want a woman that's strong-willed.
No. T love a strong-minded woman because you can't.
Okay, I stand corrected. Get me together. Okay.
You can't be with T without being strong. What I'm saying is, I don't like a woman that looks basically mean. Like I don't like mean women. Period. I don't like mean people because I'm mean.
What if she got resting bitch face though, and she not really mean?
I think your attitude says a lot about you. We got an attitude that everything is a problem. You got to cover everybody. That's the thing. I don't care if you male or female. There's people out there that got a problem with every single thing, and that's the thing. Like you can't have an attitude. You can't be disagreeable to everybody. So that says more about you than it says about the people you have a problem with.
That
It's a
You know what
means
I mean?
ugly on the inside.
So I think
Some
that's what
people are
he's
just
talking about.
ugly on the inside.
yep,
I
it's
feel
a
like
deep
those
problem.
Yeah, and that's ugly.
Yep,
That's ugly too. You can be ugly on the inside too, just like the outside. You can be ugly on
yep.
the inside.
Yeah, you can be
And
handsome as a man or you could be gorgeous as a woman, but you can be an ugly person inside, meaning you
inside,
always negative, you always griping. For me, you always
absolutely.
negative, you always griping, you always complaining, you never have anything positive to say. You just look at the motherfucking you rather look at the moon than look at the sun. You ugly
Absolutely.
as
You
fuck.
know,
I
you know
cannot.
what? You know what? That's why when I go get my steaks, I said I want it well done from the inner out. So I'm beautiful from the inner out. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna love me all over and everywhere.
But you still want it tender, right?
And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're
Yeah,
supposed to do. If you're
yeah,
gonna love me, I know I'm a pretty girl, but you're gonna love me on the inside too. Because I got more
right,
to give than just my outside. So
right.
if
You
you gonna love
have
me, you gotta
to.
respect me from my inside and my outside. For
Well,
real.
Absolutely. And that's
I
the
guess,
thing. If they
yeah,
don't respect you for the inside, then it's really dead
You
in the
can't
water.
get the outside.
It's dead
yeah.
in the water because
I
physical
guess
beauty
because I'm
don't
a
Right.
matter.
ass man. I'm 60. I look at it like y'all look at it. It's got to be the inside for me. The outside is great, but if you're not right on the inside, I'm not fucking with you. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, but the inside's gonna last longer than the outside. Your outside's gonna change. Like I'm 40 years old right now. I still look young, but at the same time, I'm gonna start getting gray hairs, all that stuff. But the
Absolutely.
inside is still gonna be me. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna change. So you gotta love
So
me for my inside, and I gotta love you for your inside. You know what I
Right.
mean?
so with that being said, and I'm hearing y'all saying sometimes it's just not the outside. Do you date somebody that's really outside your league, that you like outside your standards? Dude might not have all the qualities and all of that stuff, but his soul is good. You feel what I'm saying? So
I
do you
honestly
still
feel
To
date
like
be
him?
it's
honest,
dishonest. I feel like it's dishonest for any person to say that they're not physically attracted to someone in some capacity to have a conversation with
But
them.
beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Correct. So that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but you gotta
It's
be
something
attracted to
about
that
that
person.
person that would have
Yeah,
attracted you to
absolutely.
them before you even think about getting to know their inside. It's something that attracted you physically.
Absolutely. And sometimes
Right.
a person may look like trash to the outside of somebody else, but they may be the most beautiful person in the world to you.
Right. I agree with
So
that.
have y'all guys ever pulled something that y'all thought that wasn't even in your league? Like, why maybe this person was beautiful, gorgeous, and handsome as hell, and they wind up talking to you. You know what I mean? And you figuring, damn, I done pulled this bad one. You feel what I'm saying?
No, ain't
Have
shit
y'all ever
outside of my league,
experienced
baby.
that?
What's for me is what's for me.
Okay.
Right. I wouldn't say dating outside my league because I attract who
I
I attract.
mean, I
They're attracted to my personality. I would say I'm my
that's a
league.
not applicable for me.
So
Okay.
that's a man's question because I feel like women don't never go outside their league. Really, to be honest with
Right.
Some
you. But
women
boy,
lay down though.
I'm gonna just put it like
Yes.
this.
That's a
Yes,
whole
they
nother
do.
show.
Way down. Some people.
Yeah.
Way,
Well, you
way
know
down.
what?
You heard me.
That's a
You
that's
Huh?
heard me.
that's
Did you
that's the
hear me?
story.
No,
Yeah,
what
we
you
heard
say?
you.
I said I walk with a limp. That's the answer to that
Uh,
question. I walk.
Okay.
Yeah, that
oh,
probably what got
oh,
motherfuckers looking
hey,
at you. Hell.
that's the story for next time. Listen, the next show will be first week of August, right? What we gonna try to
August.
do? Yeah, next time I want 3 women. I'm gonna get 3 women, and I want 3 men. But see, the reason I'm saying August post is because I got to make sure I got strong commitments. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd like to be on this, but I want to give other people. I want to see how us black people can get on here and conversate like this, and without arguing and scratching and fighting and kicking and all that, that we can get on here and be adults and intelligent. And this will show everybody else that hey, we still have that village within each other. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's what happened tonight, Vern.
Yeah, yeah,
Had
it
a
was good,
great
man. Hey,
conversation.
even
I
though,
learned
even
a lot
though,
too.
even though, even though Y'all didn't get as grungy as I wanted y'all to get, but you got enough. I know Mills wanted to get real close because you know what, Mills? I put in the comment that when y'all were talking about it was a conversation where getting it right then and there when you first start fucking with you. In a couple of hours after looking at your lips, I'm getting that. You know why? Because I'm gonna make you hot enough for you gonna get me that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's great. But them lips right there, boy, shit.
There go Lloyd. There go Lloyd.
That's the only reason why you wanted to be on here, because you want to talk shit to me.
Exactly.
No, I'm talking to the phone too. Shit.
No, look, get your ass back in the waiting room.
I know, it's so bad to pop up here and say, "Oh, look at them legs."
No, it's time to go. It's time to go. But before we go, you got any last words, Poe, before we go?
Oh, any last words?
Yeah.
Just know vibes are real. Just anybody that's looking for somebody, just have that vibe connection. Love is love, you know what I mean? And the love is out there for anybody, you know what I mean? So I'm Poetic Sins. Go for this network in the zone. You know how we do. Much love.
Yeah. T9, what you got to say, baby?
Hey, all is love, all is well. Hey, y'all, I love my sister, so
yeah.
Oh, good to see you, T.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
For sure.
Hey, my screen's small as hell, so I can't even see y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to get that together if you come back on the panel.
I don't know how to get it together. I probably log in.
No, what we gonna do? Me and the Crown Holder, we'll coach you the next time you come on.
Okay, that'll work.
We'll coach you.
That'll work.
So
I think I need to log in, but when I log in, it logs me out first. So that's why I couldn't plug it.
We get it right. We get it right.
Get it together.
Millie Mill on the microphone.
Well, my final thoughts are I enjoyed the panel with everybody, because anybody that know my platform is Closed Door Conversations Podcast. So we talk about anything and everything, open dialogue for grown people. It's not the platform for people that are verbally sensitive, because we say what the fuck we want, how the fuck we want, when the fuck we want to say it.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
So I enjoyed this banter and the opportunity to come on. At this point, you guys have become family to me. I'm a regular. So I love this banter.
And we love you, Mel. Love you, sis.
I love meeting new people. Every time I come on, you guys introduce me to someone else. So this time I met T. And it's cool. Like, I'm here for all the shits and the giggles and the real talk. So
you know what, Mills? Since you said that, the next time your little show come on, we need for you to be on this network doing it.
Come on.
And Facebook. You can do it on both. We'll show you how to sing.
Yeah, come on.
Right?
I'm so sick of y'all.
You know we love you.
No, we don't want to hear that shit.
I know we love you. We love you.
I got y'all. As a matter of fact, I told you what I'm doing for my first show back. T, you don't know, but the rest of the family know. I lost my son 2 years ago, so I stopped podcasting. This year, I start back guesting on podcasts, but I'm relaunching my show in July. So, yeah, I got it.
We got you, baby. We got you. You know what I'm saying?
Even through my grief and shit, I'm still popping shit though. I just ain't been popping it.
Oh.
That's too nice.
Definitely.
Crown Holder.
Let me know
what you got to say, baby.
Yo, I really had fun on the panel. Basically, overall, is what I got out of this whole conversation was everybody protect yourself, protect your energy. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost before you dive into any relationship, getting to know someone, everything else. Make sure you self-check yourself, that you have the ability to proceed and give that other person your energy. You know what I mean? So it's about protecting your energy first. And overall,
you
man,
protecting your energy, digging through cabinets and shit.
You
knocking down pills and stuff.
Hey, I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting my goddamn
I gotta protect
well-being.
my
You
pills.
got you. Hey, listen. You don't understand. My. Hey, I carry a thing of mace with me for women, crazy ass women out here, because I don't believe in put my hands on a woman, but I will mace the shit out of a female real quick. Y'all don't know me. I'm from North Jersey.
Mace a woman? You fucking rude. You might as well just
You
slap the
damn
fuck
right.
out of her.
Hey, listen here. I mace the hell out of you and walk out your house and be like, and I was never there.
You wouldn't do that to my house, baby, because I motherfucking total 22. Pew, 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 goddamn. You gonna get something you ain't asked for.
I mace the hell out of you and
Before
I'm
you
gone.
ask to turn around, you gonna have something.
See, and just for that, see, but you can't shoot what you can't see.
I if you want to talk about what the fuck we told, I told 22. I have a 9mm in my room, and I have a taser, and I'm from Southeast Texas.
I knew that's where we were going. Black people, stop.
No, look, my guy got quiet. Stop the violence.
Stop the
No, but I love each and every one of y'all for real, for real. And Mills, I can't wait till you really launch back up your podcast for real. That's a beautiful thing, and to overcome and take the necessary steps to get yourself right and to get yourself back active. So real big ups to you. You feel what I'm saying? And just know we got your back. We got your back. And we seriously for real about having you on this platform, because like you said, we're a family. You've been part of this thing from the get-go. You know what I mean? So hey, whenever you ready to make it official like a referee with his whistle, holla at your boy. You know what I mean? And I love each and
Whistle
every
while
one.
you twerk. Hey, do.
come back.
Well, take us out of here, baby.
You acting like I'm the maestro or something, bro. God damn.
They call you Barry Gordy.
You know what? I got to reconsider that name too. Barry wasn't shit. Hey, I love each and every one of y'all, man. Your boy, Nah, Chief, Cole, Mill, my boy T, Built for This Radio Network, baby. Built for This Radio YouTube channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Also, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, we on that. Make sure y'all download that app. You know what I mean? Please share the show. Tell a friend who could tell a friend who could tell a friend. About 10 million right now. You feel me? Let's get it on. Let's get it started. Your boys, we out of here. Peace. Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Miss Cloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at BFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.